welcome to the Swachh Bharat Summer Internship 2019 to 2020 presentation by Blue Leaf. The Swachh Bharat Summer Internship, which is an extension of the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2018, which aims on amplifying mass awareness on cleanliness, involving youth in rural area community development, improving sanitation facilities, and in turn, benefiting the youth by developing and ameliorating their skills. Apart from doing our best to accomplish the aims in the stipulated time, our team also works to conserve water and improve and maintain greenery, and thus we chose the name Blue Leaf. Our team has been mentored by Dr. Nitin Sawant and consists of 5 enthusiastic zoologists. The following are the modules chosen and the application of zoology to achieve a Swachh and Swasth Bharat.
Social awareness. Igniting the minds of children in the initial and the most vital years of their lifespan with values and awareness on social and environmental issues go a long way in molding their character and ideas. Our group visited 3 schools with the aim to spread awareness. First, Amona Government Primary School Amona. Second, Government Primary School Betalbatan. And third, St. Aloysius High School Benaule. A lot of activities were carried out in the school during our visit. First, paper bag making. Plastic is the major cause of many global problems, so to reduce its use, we explain the children the importance of discouraging the use of single-use plastic, that is plastic bags, spoons, cups, straws, etc., and why we should use paper bags or cloth bags. We taught the children how to make their own paper bags without using gum and scissors, and even encouraged them to teach others. Next is charts. The members of the Blue Leaf prepared various charts displaying realistic depiction on marine pollution, segregation of wet and dry waste, using color-coded waste bins, etc. The students were made aware of the hazard that bottles, straws, and bags made up of plastic pose to humans, marine and littoral fauna. Video screening. Visual memory is extremely strong and long-lasting. That's why our members displayed various movies to the students in order to help them to understand better about this Swachh Bharat mission, and also help them to know how they can contribute daily to this mission through small acts. Healthy habits. A clean body and clean surrounding help the inception of pure thoughts and provide peace of mind. Our group taught the students the correct method of washing their hands and also taught them the right way of brushing their teeth through cheerful action song. The children were also encouraged to bathe twice a day, trim and clean their hands, wear clean clothes, etc. Basically, hands are the primary carriers of dirt, viruses and bacteria as they come in contact with various surfaces in our day-to-day activities. Next is distribution of handmade paper bags. Every member of the Blue Leaf prepared 50 paper bags which were distributed to grocers and pharmacists. Collectively, 300 paper bags were prepared. The shopkeeper and the owners were also encouraged to utilize paper or cloth bags and to motivate their customers also to use paper or cloth bags. Campus cleaning. Cleanliness starts with first cleaning one's own place. Therefore, the students of our group along with our classmates conducted a small cleanliness drive on 13th and 27th Feb. We even joined hands with the other students on Gandhi Jayanti to clean our campus.
Moving on to the activities carried out at Kakra village. This is a small village situated near Goa University and is adopted by the same under the Directorate of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. The reasons for choosing this village is that The village residents lack basic amenities for a healthy living, and secondly, the existence of inadequate sanitation facilities. Initially, a pilot survey was conducted to familiarize ourselves and build a bond with the Kakra cars, and most importantly, identify the square wheels. A total of 32 families were interviewed in the final survey with the help of a questionnaire that was framed based on the pilot survey. During the survey, we sensitized the residents on segregation of wet and dry waste, the hazards of open defecation, and improper disposal of sanitary napkins to themselves and the biodiversity. For instance, shellfish such as mussels, oysters, clams, etc. are filter feeders and thus are susceptible to accumulate chemical contaminants, heavy metals, excreta-related human pathogens such as Enterococcus species, etc. that ultimately concentrate in their tissues and cause foodborne illnesses in people. Coming to the square wheels that were identified. First, lavatory facility. As can be seen in the slide, 84% of the families utilize functional lavatories within their homes, while 16% resort to open defecation and thus become potential transmitters of diseases. The figures are similar for the drainage system. The next square wheel is adequate water supply. Only 19 families receive adequate water supply, while 2 families utilize water from their wells and the remaining 11 have no provisions and thus are left to fend for themselves by either using water from their neighbor's well or depending on the 1-hour water supply by the PWD. The fourth square wheel is waste collection facility. As depicted in the slide, 66% of the families, especially those that reside in the interior parts of the village, have no provision to dispose of their waste and thus either dump the waste in the sea or on the roadside or burn it. 22% of the residents informed us that there is daily waste collection, while 6% were of the view that waste collection occurs on a weekly basis. The remaining 6% were hesitant in sharing their views in this regard. Next, we come to the segregation of the wet and dry waste. According to the data that we collected, only 21 families segregate waste and use the wet waste as manure. The last square wheel is the disposal of sanitary napkins and diapers, the graph of which is self-explanatory. These are some of the photographs that we clicked at the Kakra beach depicting open defecation and pollution. This is the photo documentation of the Kakra beach cleaning activity. Analysis and solutions. The following solutions were addressed to the Kakra Punch, Mrs. Shilpa Bandodkar, after analyzing the survey. Installation of an incinerator, waste collection in the interior parts of the village, installation of waste bins on frequently traversed roads, and construction of 2 functional lavatories with adequate water supply. Initiation of a self-help group. The Kakra village is dominated by females. As can be seen in the graph, the average age of women is approximately 40 years and thus they are quite young. And majority of the women are housewives. Thus, our group has initiated a self-help group in the village that deals with the stitching of cloth bags under the guidance of Mrs. Preeti Kerkar. Mrs. Sridevi Ferreira, a tailor, has stitched some sample bags for this initiative. The self-help group, however, is in its nascent stages with a current strength of only 10 members. Moving on to the installation of the water-saving tap aerator. In order to conserve and use water in a sustainable manner, our team purchased tap aerators from Mrs. Arpa Gala, a Mumbai resident. This is a small attachment that fits at the end of the tap and controls the amount of water that flows through it. The aerator works on the principle of aeration and can save up to 20 liters of water per day per tap, that is approximately 600 liters of water per month. It is cost effective, non-corrosive, long-lasting and easy to install. 6 such aerators or nozzles were installed in the women's and men's washroom of Block E. We noted the time duration of the flow of water before and after installation, and as it can be seen from the table, the time duration has increased, indicating the reduction in volume of water flowing through the tap. The feedback collected so far has been positive.
Solid waste management. Effective solid waste management will lead to reduction in sanitary spaces. The students of Department of Zoology took a small initiative to collect empty milk packets. In totality, the students collected around 700 plus empty milk packets, out of which 450 were contributed by the members of Blue Leaf. And later it was handed over to Mr. Clinton Vaz, the founder of We Recycle, which is a firm based in South Goa that provides waste management solution for household. The firm manages the waste of over 10,000 households.
Coming to the application of domain knowledge, that is zoology. Creation of a mini butterfly garden. Our team created a mini butterfly garden at St. Aloysius High School, the main objective behind which was to acquaint the students with the butterflies, that is the jewels of nature, help them understand their diversity and the importance of growing and maintaining nectar and host plants, and to inspire young lepidopterists. An interactive session was conducted to explain their life cycle and the role of butterflies in the ecosystem. A pictorial list of host and nectar plants were also displayed. Later, plants that were brought by the students themselves were planted to create the butterfly garden.
Maintenance of People's Biodiversity Register, PBR. PBR is basically an inventory prepared based on the knowledge of local communities in order to conserve bioresources, traditional knowledge, and aid in sustainable resource management. In this way, two things can happen at the same time. That is, we can conserve the environment also and keep the environment clean, as it forbids researchers and scientists from claiming the right over the resources found in the villages. Nutrition. There is much more to Swachh Bharat than building toilet, washing hands with soap, etc. Clean India is a giant leap towards making the nation disease free. Most of our diseases are due to malnutrition. Now, being a nutritional biochemistry student, during a visit to schools, the members of the Blue Leaf focused on importance of healthy nutritional food. The students were made aware of different fruits and vegetables, which are sources of both macro and micronutrients. The students were also enlightened on the significance of balanced diet, like how much and in what proportion they should eat.
Following is a tabular column depicting the allocation of hours for each activity. This is the questionnaire for the survey. Here we have the current state, desired state, and how much we have been able to accomplish in our own little way to attain the desired state of each activity. beneficial. It has ameliorated our confidence, helped us to understand the importance of teamwork, helped us to realize how we can apply our knowledge for the good of the society, and has also enhanced our social and communication skills. We have also witnessed the cascading positive impact of simple deeds. For example, supplying paper bags to a single shopkeeper has reduced the use of plastic bags by most of his customers. We earnestly look forward to continue this work. Some of our future prospects are to install the tap aerators in all washrooms of Goa University and also at home, to target vegetable vendors to reduce the use of plastic bags, which we have already begun, and to effectively collaborate with our juniors to elevate the solutions to the practice stage. Acknowledgement. We thank the Almighty God for His blessings, courage, and good health showered upon us to bring about a difference in the society. We would like to thank Dr. Roy and Dr. Nitin for their constant guidance and support. We immensely appreciate Dr. Jyoti's persistent encouragement throughout the internship. We are also extremely grateful to Mr. Kishore Shah for sharing his valuable expertise and advice that have been beneficial in planning and execution of the activities in a systematic manner. We would also like to thank Mrs. Preeti Kerkar, Mrs. Shilpa, Mr. Clinton Vaz, principals of all the schools visited, Mrs. Alpa, Dr. Savita Kerkar, and the non-teaching staff for all their assistance during this program and making it successful. Thank you.